What's up, boys? Now, I don't usually do this, but I was kind of drawing this. It was kind of going through it in my head a little bit. And I realized I had things to say. So, I'm just going to do a quick little recording here. I don't know if this is going to be posted or anything, but I just kind of wanted to get my thoughts out there and see. Because this is my epic process for this. I did this first a little bit in the school computer at 15 FPS. Actually 12. That's what I got so far. Pretty good. I want to keep the animations a little rough so far. I might clean it up a little later. See, that looks a bit wacky. Well, I think it looks like that good. They could use a bake down. Yeah, I think use a bake down. But I really do think that it's turned out pretty good. One thing I just did was zoom this camera a little bit. It's supposed to be a little birdie. It's supposed to be a tiny bird, so we have the zoom up for the text, and then we can zoom in here. Because I was doing all this work down in the corner, I didn't want it to be completely like zoomed out, so I zoomed in a little bit. It also kind of worked out in my favor for the effect there that the bird is small. It's a small bird. It's a little shaky. Also had his beak stick on the ground there. That was pretty funny. One thing I kind of messed up here with the legs. I don't know what's going on. Also, I forgot. Oh, the tail comes back over there. I can draw it. I forgot where. Where would the tail be? It would be right there. But this kind of gets in the way, so I'm just gonna obfuscate it like that. Kind of muddies it, and just get rid of it. Yeah, I'm putting the tail down, even though it would probably go up. Eye roll. It's kind of a heart shape. Let's just make it mostly obfuscated. And then have it go away. Look, have it go away there. That's it. I don't see it here. This is neutral pose? Does he have a tail in his neutral pose? It's behind him, so it's not really. I didn't do this side very well. Yeah, it's no tail in the neutral very much. These are things I did on paper just to stay busy, because I couldn't really do anything just in the class. This is a school project. So I drew those little designs to help. I don't know why the tail magically comes back here. Just get rid of it. I'll fix it later. This is a smear. No wait, this isn't a smear, that's a tail. That's the smear. So we can have the tail come down. Like this. Like he's taking a deuce. Skin for that one. I don't often use the onion skin for new frames, but this is where it's useful. It should come over here. Let's let it go away. Where would the tail be? I'll keep it here. No. There. No. Okay, no, I know it's gonna be behind him here. So I'll have him right in the center here, so I'll use that as a guide. That's kind of where it would be. I'll use the tail here. A tiny perspective shot. We should bring him. Am I bringing it back here? I think I was bringing it back here. This is why you need a plan. Let's bring it back. I don't want it to get too big though. No, I don't want its shape to be a little consistent. Also, that helps to kind of show the perspective a little bit. Does that become right about there? As it centers more, it can be obfuscated. Oh. There. It's gonna go over here. That's where it would be. Yeah. Feels like it should be more. Salam alaikum, alaikum salam. What's the perspective change here? Doesn't really get much bigger, so the tail shouldn't get much bigger either. Big Brian alert. It does move a little bit this way, so it should move a little bit that way. No, it's gonna drag. But that doesn't look right. It should be down here. No. This smear is messing me up, so I'm gonna get rid of it. This could be the smear. There you go. You're welcome. You're welcome. It'll be a little thinner because it's stretching. Because I wanted to drag his secondary action. Huge Brian. It's fine. Yeah. Don't think about it too much. Now I can't unsee it though. Guys, it's... My brush got smaller! This happens. Because sometimes I hit my shortcuts on my tablet by accident. Even though I've disabled all of them for some reason. My brush still magically decides it wants to get bigger, so or smaller. Smaller is even worse. Nah, bigger is better. Size doesn't matter. Let me keep it real for a minute. That kind of looks the same because I drew all these with a smaller brush. Let's go back. Let's go back. Go back. Now it's not following the line. Hyper cringe. Okay, now I'm gonna make this not follow the line either. Kind of follow the line. A little bit. Still have a couple breakdowns to draw still. That's too big. Too big. Too big. Too big. You're too big. Nope. I know I just said size doesn't matter, but... Just gonna stop talking. Right against mother. You should against mother. Okay, you kind of just disappear here. There's not much change. You should disappear sooner. Like right here, you should go away. There we go. We're cooking. It's important to trust the process as well. So you gotta draw that. I'm gonna draw that right now. It's that's important to think about your breakdowns. I don't want to describe too much more of this because this is kind of already an unnecessary frame here to describe this and this for this. If I get rid of this, what's going on here? That's what I'm describing with this one. But here, I want this to be a little clearer. This is like fine because it's supposed to be a quick one. But this feels a little too snappy for what I wanted. So it's kind of a snap. I can always get rid of this, but then it kind of just loses its weight. It doesn't really get any better. So I'll make a breakdown here. That's the process. So let's see if it looks better. And if it doesn't, I'll always delete it because this is literally like 1, 2, 3, 4 circles and a trapezoid. It's pretty easy. Circle 1, circle 2, circle 3, circle 4. I'm going closer to the blue here because I'm going to describe more of it and I kind of get lost in the sauce. Whoa. See, that wasn't me. That was my drawing tablet messing up. I'll just remember this now. This is kind of what I wanted to describe more of because the wing goes a little cuckoo bananas. Excuse my body language. This could be a sample too. Okay, I got it worked out. Got the legs. See, there are certain things that onion skin can't describe very well. You gotta go like this, like the old school. And that's one thing I noticed is the line weight again. Let me go over that again. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa! That's more what I wanted. And if you're wondering how smooth I made this, it's because I just that was it. That worked. If you're wondering about this, it's pretty much a frame by frame thing. First, what I did was I drew this. I can probably get rid of that. No, I'll leave it up. First, I do this guide. I do that with a computer mouse, so it looks like ass. Oh, wow, that's pretty epic. Oh, it goes way off path. I didn't even notice that. No, wait, no, it doesn't. Yeah, it does. Oops. Back there. You learn something new every day. Yeah, none of them was good. You can establish how you want it to go to the line by describing what part of the letter you want. I just chose the bottom because it's the easiest. I could have done the top just as easily though. For example. Like this. It still would have followed the line just fine, but I chose bottom because I paste and red build. Actually, if I wanted to make this is the cool way of doing it. So you have a text, and then you break up the text, and then you make it a tween, and you do it all individually. But why individually? But why? So I can have cool things with the letters, and epically, I can change this whatever I want. Uh-oh. P. Little wordy. I'm a big fan of words, so I'm gonna do this. Whoa, whoa, whoa! But uh-oh! Looks like the W obfuscates the I. Well, what do I do? Oh, well. I could already have this better, so I'm not gonna mess up too much. But if I go into here, the way the program works is that it just looks like this image and it makes it a group of them. Just you can do whatever you want with it. So I can exploit that by just moving it here. And then just, yeah. And then it'll just correct itself because I've already done that. And then I can play it back. I can make it say the N word. I can make it. No, I'm not gonna make it say the N word. Maybe next time. Although I do want to get a good mark, so I won't have to say the N word this time. Yeah, you can tell I drew this separately later because I forgot the tail again. I know that's differently. Of course I think it was right here. Nope. This was right here. There we go. It's really up to preference whether you want that to be like or whether you want it to be just who. Right now it's who. It used to be Chew. I liked who better. This looks better. It's more what I was going for. I do like this. I like how his face drags behind. If I got rid of this, it'll probably look smoother. Nah. Yeah, it's better. It's not so much of an impact here, so that when he charges up to release here, it kind of feels more weighty. I think this should have been squashed, but there's nothing I can do about it now. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Also, it kind of gets a little bigger here. Well, even though I already did something with that, one thing you can do is do the pan and scan. That's like where you just overlay this, and then if it's too big, you just adjust it. That's a bit too small. There we go. Oh! I got that in my head. Oh, you didn't hear that because I'm on the phone. RIP. It was a DuK sound effect. Where did I put this? It was over here. Where my mouse is. You see, I leave my. I forgot where the position was. So oh, I just put my mouse here, and then oh, I can just drag it to where my mouse was. Huge, Brian. On my part, as usual. No surprises. Okay, now he's a 2. I'm just gonna put him back where he was before. He's changing sizes on right now. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna go back to you. Because you are more reliable. You see? He's too big. My daddy doesn't like that. So, sets some all. His body's too big. But it's some perspective, so it's fine. Let's put it back here. We adjust the size. And we will place it back up here. Where my mouse is. Epically. Oh, but he's so big over here! What's going on? Okay. This is where the challenges start to come. And this is where I start to descend. He was fine. The way he was before. I mean, yeah. This one's too small. Where do I think I descended into making him too small? Right here. So I'm editing multiple frames here. I'm just gonna make it bigger. What? I didn't select everything. There we go. It doesn't change size anymore. Now we're cooking. Ah, it still changes size, but who cares? Sometimes you just gotta learn to give up. No, I'm gonna change it. Ooh. Sorry, the note was too high. What the headphone warning? I'm gonna make your body smaller because that's not proportional. Where were you last time? You were here. I put my mouse here, and then I'm going to snoop. What? Oh. Okay, I'm gonna put this up here, and then I'm going to drag it. I'm going to use that as my reference instead of the mouse because I need my mouse or something. Or I could just hit Control A. That's the same. But I don't like that position anymore, so I'm going to bring him down. So that was a waste of time. There we go. There we go. If you don't like how it looks, you can always just zoom out and then it'll look a little bit better if you squint your eyes. Yeah, you see. I'm seeing all the frames now and it's making it look not very smooth. Just trust it. Just trust the process. I just gotta trust in the process. It's so stinky, and the body is also so stinky. It's in perspective, so it's gonna get a little bit smaller. We're gonna shrink that a little bit. Woo. Alright, is my internet back on? No. I'm gonna go to userstyles.org. I don't ever remember going to that website in my life. Well, it didn't work. Website themes. What? Oh, I wanted to build my own YouTube theme that one time. I gotcha. I remember. Yeah, the website didn't work, by the way. What if it would look better if I just play over like this? What do you know? It looks the same, but with the rule of thirds. Goodness gracious. Damn. Keep doing that because of my sinus. Okay, get rid of the rule of thirds. I'm just gonna squint my eyes. Okay, squinting your eyes is a good strat. So if you look at something in motion for too long, or if I scroll through the frames and take a look at it, it looks less organic. So if you want to look at the motion, like you're looking at the motion just as you're watching it just normally and you haven't scrolled through the frames 100 times, you can always squint your eyes. It works. We'll just zoom out. Oh, you can really see the brush weight go down. I also made this one over here. I'm dancing. What's the difference? Which thinner is my brush? What? Hello? Hello? Whoa. Whoa. Oh. Just with him. Actually, I should smear here instead because that's cool. Not necessary, but I'm gonna do it already. I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm smearing in this sort of weird style where I just kind of draw the next one where his hand's going to go, and then it kind of just moves there and it looks decent in motion. See? That's the style I indicated here. On paper. It looks better on paper, of course, because everything's better on paper. Actually, I should make it less clear. Usually it doesn't work in animation, but we'll see. I'm just gonna draw over it a couple times. Huh? I didn't see it. I just skipped it. Sometimes that happens. Yeah, it looks more. Yeah, it looks a bit cleaner if you just leave it. Portraying the most information you can in the least amount of pen strokes is optimal. That was a little lesson for you, Big Brian. I don't know if that's actually true though. I just let's go roll with it. I could do a quality check later, but I'm just going through it right now. I'm listening to Billy Crystal and John Goodman perform Monsters Inc. song If I Didn't Have You, which I have on CD, and it's super based and red pilled. Also, this goes right off the path. I didn't even notice it until just now. Oh! I keep hitting enter instead of shift. Even the pros like me still make these beginner mistakes, which you can remedy by purchasing my course. Link in the description. Excuse me, you can't just go off of the path and I don't know where you gotta go back. That's what happens when you use tweens in Adobe and where it just gotta go so funky. I did do this frame by frame with a different letter, like a placeholder, but it kind of messed up when I did this because I'm a moron. I didn't just use the actual words the first time. I wanted to do that stupid thing where I changed out the letters. I might do this stuff for different stuff. Probably not though. Seems kind of tedious. That's kind of I get. That's karma. Wait, what is this? What is this? What happened? Something's wrong here. There should be something here. Oh, these two are flipped again. I don't know. Wait. What happened? So our... Okay, I flipped them around. Never mind. That's fine. Those were flipped around at one point. Just... I'm not losing it. Why's nothing here? That's the E. So it's just on a different layer. There's already something on that layer. That's the I. Damn. Oh no. That's confusing. This is this. This is that. It kind of looks like these two. Doesn't it? It's the way it goes. It doesn't really matter if it follows the path or not. I bet you didn't even notice that it wasn't following the path until I skimmed through it. Because when I get rid of this, it's kind of looks more organic than if I put this up. And then your eyes go to the path, and then you're more critical if it follows it or not. But that's it. Oh, it's quick. I just noticed that was pretty quick. I did remove some frames here. I don't think I did there though. I think I'm gonna add a couple. I'm gonna make this longer. I just gotta scribble and then make it kind of form a circle there. Like this kind of only works if I do it straight ahead, as opposed to pose to pose, which I would be doing right now. Kind of. Just gonna moving. Does it really matter? I will make another frame here. Yeah! Goodbye, baby. Yes. See, now this is a bit delayed as opposed in contrast with the camera movement, which is cuckoo. Whoa, 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 whoa! It goes a little fast, but this is a quick segment. I really should have made him just face this way as he was getting up, but I didn't prepare for that, so I just had him turn around. This is why you always have to plan what you're doing instead of what I do. Because what I do is stupid. I should increase this. Maybe paint it back. I'm probably gonna remove this, but he's gonna hold here. He's gonna hold here and here. This just looks better, but I don't know if the timing is gonna suit. I don't know why I'm not just doing it over where I want the timing to be. But that's the way it goes. Also, my headphones aren't connected to my computer because the Wi-Fi is off and I'm listening to YouTube music, which is based on my phone via downloads. So that way when I get my Wrapped at the end of the year, it'll tell me accurately how much music I listen to, which really doesn't matter because sometimes I listen to on CDs. I don't have very many CDs though. The internet is still not back up, so epic fail. Ooh. Also, he's gonna make a path like in the Charlie Brown because it's a Charlie Brown song I'm doing. I kind of described it here, which is why I kind of made the path here. Cool. Although I'm gonna redraw this. You should do that. Actually, yeah, that's gonna be the path. Alright, I'm gonna add the wings and the legs and the tail later. Secondary action. So this can drag. Actually, this can be, the wings can be smeared. The beak's not gonna drag because this was just for effect. The eyes aren't gonna drag because that's just for effect. And they would mess up the placement if I kind of did that straight ahead secondary action. But the legs are gonna drag, so I'm gonna do that secondary action. The legs will mess up here, just noticed. Ooh. How long have I been using this program for? Summer 2021, late summer, fall 2021, maybe. That's when I started, so about 2.5 years, 3 years, 3.5 years. I do math like a big kid. Also, my YouTube channel is like 6 years old. They're just cuckoo. Super kooky. I should think it's pretty good. Pog. Let's forget I said that. My phone wants me to go to bed, but I'm on the grind set phone. Get on silent mode. I'm gonna do the pan and scan method, so oops. I should redraw that, but I'm not going to. I had this turned off, which is object drawing. So I can do stuff like this. I can double click and then edit this individually. But I can't do it here. I can't double click on this. I just need to do something like that, which might mess up this, which is a different stroke. But with this, I can do something like this to go over there, but this is not something like to whistle it up. Alright. head's probably a little bit. Yeah, we need to stretch this if we're gonna do that. And then, yeah, makes sense. Let's try it again. Yep. That's about right. Shark. Yep. It's about the same size. As we want our animation to be consistent. So, make it the same size, baby girl. This is kind of a luxury of a more digital platform. You can just have this little line on a separate layer, which I didn't do. Oops, I'm gonna do that. And then we can be people pogging all over the place. I don't even know what that means really, so I'm gonna just stop talking. I'm just gonna stop talking! I think that was Donkey from Shrek 2 that said that the one time. Oop. There we go. Also, this connected to Centerland for when I draw the beak in the eyeball, which I don't do because it's easy to draw a beak in the eyeball, just imagination. That was such a good placement. My finger there with my actual physical finger. You probably heard it when I banged the mic, but that's what I did. And I kind of get it in the same area. I actually used my finger and pointed to the screen, which is a advanced level strat. I don't recommend the beginners try, but it's an option. And it didn't work, so I'm just gonna have said that. The beak likes to change shape, but that's fine because it's one of those things. You know what I'm talking about. It's one of those things. Like Mickey Mouse's ears, it can just go in any perspective and look fine. Or you kind of need to make it alter the shape to make it fit a thing. So that's kind of the same shape as that. That's not the same shape as that. But that's fine because that's its own separate image, and then that's a separate image, so that it can transition to that. That's why I made this more rectangular. Also, this is kind of facing towards, so it makes sense that that is, but this should be curved down more, but it doesn't really matter because it's its own separate kind of thing. Same with this, that changes shape. This goes from trapezoid, kind of trapezoid here, which that's messed up. No, it was. Let's make this down. This is a bit on the thick side. This is just very simple. I'm also on 12 frames. I don't usually animate at 12, I usually animate at 24, but this is a school project, I don't care. So 12 it is. That's way too small! That should be much bigger. Kind of like that. Then it can be whatever later. See? Huh? Why did that look worse? Maybe I'm just tweaking. Skip like that. Yeah, you can just. I usually alter the beak to whatever it is because it's a big part of the personality. It doesn't really matter what the shape is anyway, because like a beak gets. See that? Yay. He's happy. But if I had a big beak like there and made it like kind of tried to do that, it would look kind of a lot like this. If I wanted a consistent shape, it would have to be, oh, I don't know. It would kind of look something like that. Instead of what I actually wanted to draw, which was something like this, which is cuter with the smaller mouth. So it's fine if you want to change the features to exaggerate. It's totally cool, especially for something like this where it's so simple. This is kind of obfuscated, so I would do that. I should treat the tail more as a secondary action, so I'll get rid of it. I'm just gonna make it a blob floating through space right now. Hold on. Oh wait, it was evidently you can get that out. Never mind. Doesn't make any sense. Next up is this one. I think in animation you would label this as maybe 1, maybe 2, maybe 3. Yeah. But it doesn't matter to me because I'm one person and I'm not working for anybody while doing this except for my teacher who's gonna mark this 100% of the time. So yeah. Head's too big, body too small. That was the epic pan and scare method. Just a little guy. Good enough. I probably sound pretty depressed, but that's just because it's 8:40 and it's like 3 hours past my bedtime. So yeah. I just realized I don't want to have the face looking this way, so I'm going to move it up here so the center line changes a little bit. I'm going to... I want to alter this shape now to fit that more, so I'm just going to go in a new frame. And then I'm going to do that. Something that you can only do in digital, by the way. Stat. There you go. How does he look when he's like this? I'm going to consult the character sheet. I don't get much. Whoops. Oh, what about over here? Oh, I'm scratching my head. Kind of looks like that. Oh, he's tilting up. That makes more sense. So over here, he's going to be looking off into space more. I like that a bit better. Anyway. This will be its new keyframe probably when I do cleanup. I don't even know if I want to do cleanup. This is just a school project. I think I'll just hand it in, and then when I'm done everything else I want to do, I'm going to do cleanup later. Because yes, I actually have projects in the works. That doesn't include getting drunk as hell and watching nothing but Porky Pig cartoons. This is gonna look nice. I can already tell because it follows an S shape. Why is the S shape good? Well, there's the I, there's the C, there's the S. ISIS. Is that a thing? I don't have an internet. Damn it! Anyways, ISIS, you love ISIS. A drawing can be simplified into ISIS, so this kind of 2 C's. This can be, if you want to make it goofier, you could do it like that. What are these good for? I'm struggling to describe it right now. But these can be good curves of motion. This can be a good curve of motion, specifically figure 8s are a very good curve of motion. Like if you want to do something like, oh, I'll bring it up, and then it kind of comes back down. It can be obviously like this. Or let's bring it down, down, then up, and then oh, a little bit down. And it makes a rough figure eight shape if I just connect it up here, which I'm not going to do. So if a character brings it up here, it can settle at the top like this. It makes kind of a figure eight shape, or like a weird S shape. Like a wacky looking S. That looks better than just having the character bring something up like that. So why is the line here? I don't know. I saw it somewhere. If you can divide your things into the line, the C or the S, you should do so. Like if you're drawing a hand, instead of drawing all these weird bumps, you can just do an S. Or an L is what it actually is for the thumb, which is what I'm drawing right now. This kind of looks goofy, but just bear with me here for a minute. Let's see, this overlaps. So this could be an S if that's what you're going for, or a C, or you can just draw it like that, like an S, or you can have it like an L, which is what it actually most more accurately is, kind of like that. Right here, C. So if you want to edit an individual part that doesn't quite look right, so what is this? This is gonna be just a line. This could be a line. That's the I. If this doesn't look quite right, well, it's kind of a C. This line. Wow. That does still doesn't look good because I drew it in 10 seconds. This follows this idea. Arcs, which is another principle. He's gonna dip down here. Kind of using this as a center line, so where would the features be placed on here as well? It kind of looks wacky. It kind of looks a little sassy. I'm gonna get rid of that. Feel free to screenshot. That would run hard. Hold up. Penis scan. Body looks fine. A little bit too big. The head definitely too small. So, wait, was the body too big or too small? I can't remember what I said. It's too big. Okay, that's what I thought I said. Oh, what was this? This was too small. That's what I thought I said. See, I'm losing it. There we go. And because the center line's like here, I'm gonna have his head dip down a little bit more, like or his beak, or his general features. And the other eyeball back. So woo! Oh! Oh! Ow! Ow! I'm gonna have ease in here, and then I'm gonna have ease in here. This is kind of gonna be like a breakdown of this. I should make it more of a breakdown of it. Actually, that's fine. The animation looks off here because there's not a lot of smoothing between this arc. This should be fast and this should be smoothing here. Then it should go outside. It's like woo, 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 woo. For the depth, maybe this should be smoother. This area. So smoother, smoother. This should be quicker. This area here should be quicker. This area here should be quicker. How did I determine this? Well, this goes up and that one goes down. That's the only... You kind of just get a feel for it. Just do it for 3 years, bozo. Beak changes shape a little radically. For this one. Yeah, I should be tilting down for this frame, but that's too much down for the other one there. What does this say? Not much. I kind of had it right for this frame, but a little bit too exaggerated for this other frame. See, it's kind of like that, but not really. Line, 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 line. That's not where I messed up. I messed up here. Yeah. Ooh. What I did there, kind of just something I made up just as I was doing it. This is an interesting strand. So if you want this to look more like something you did over here, you can trace back your process here. What did this look like? Did this parallel to that? Okay, well this is kind of parallel to that. That's not what I did. Oops. So that looks more like the other one now. Make observations about what this looks like compared to that looks like, and then you will have a more accurate to what you actually want. Like looking at a sketch, if I wanted this to be line art, I would make lots of observations. Like, if I just do the beak like this, like, what's the diff? Alright, well this kind of dips down a bit more. Whoa, 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 where am I undo button go? There it is. So this dips a bit down. It's kind of less parallel. This one goes kind of... Might have overdone it. See here. It curves a little bit more. And this is kind of like a thing that has like that. If I overlap. Oh, where was I at? See, that was trash. Yeah, I get it. And if I compare this to that, okay. Usually you do this over top of that, so I'm doing a crappy job here, but you get it. You get it. That's what I did there. It's trust. Okay, but now that's a little bit too sharp. Let's do it right here. See, we got a little too big. We got a little too wacky. Whoa. There. Reasonable. This must have. But why? Because the edges are too sharp compared to the other one. So. Just make it smooth. Maybe a little too smooth. It works. Impact. I don't like those. I don't like that very much. I'm gonna go like that. Nope, 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 nope. I'm gonna go like. I like it. Let's have a poop out. Again, screwing with the shapes to try to important to get size right here, but screwing with the shapes just to make a more appealing image. I feel like he curves too. This is supposed to be a quick frame. So what I messed up here was this is a quick frame, so we should have this represent that a little bit more. There we're doing that. There should be more change. Let me move this. This is more of a breakdown, so I'll move it back over here. Better. Although we can make this more accurate to what the center line thinks we should do. So I'll redraw. Oh, this looks better if you redraw. Yeah, that's better. The head doesn't. I'll just keep the head the same. Sorry, I got a little silly. Oh yeah. And the rest speaks for itself. I'm gonna do one more drawing here because I'm about to close. 4 hours past my bedtime, so to wrap up. More stuff. stage here. Stage left, because I'm looking at it like this. For the characters, on the birdie's point of view, this would be stage left. Dummy, stage right! Damn! That was confusing. It's too bad. Look it up. Stupid. Pan scan won't save me from awful circles. I use this a lot because circles are important, especially. Or circles are hard to get right shape-wise compared to other circles, in my opinion. So this is. I rotated it. Dang it. What am I doing? Okay, too small, make it bigger, so why did I do that? So that much bigger, okay. Did I move this? I did. Back. Where did this come from? Over here. There we go. A little hard to see. There we go. I'll make him dip down more like I wanted to the first time, because this will be a slower action. But it's not going to be too dramatic. Yeah, you just gotta trust the process, because I'm not even close to done. Let's get rid of all of the noise. Let's cook. Where did the eye go? Just put the eyes there. See? That's not you guys because lot. Okay. Nice. Zoom out. Squint. Hey, it's not good to squint all the time. So, one round, unsquinted. Definitely, I think that could be a longer segment, but I don't really have much time. So I'll keep it as is. I could have more information in the background to describe what's happening, but that's a problem for later. I'm good. I'll be back soon. That was Mr. DuK. Tracy Grader.